have tried to record this video so many times, but I just can't. And honestly, I feel like I don't have to, but I also feel like I need to, because I'm always talking about saying the truth and doing all of this, but if I can't tell you guys the truth, why are you guys watching me? So let's just get into this video, sweets.
She just like candy, she's so sweet. Put me in your mouth, baby, and eat it till your teeth crack.
Before we get into this video, I don't want to do the fancy intro, but for those that this is probably your first time watching me, I don't want this to be your first video watching me, honestly. My name is Candy. I am a makeup artist. And if you still want to subscribe to me after this video, you can. If you want to unsubscribe, feel free to do so too. I just wanted to sit here and talk to you guys because this is my life, you know, and I want to be transparent with you guys, and I want to know, and I want you guys to know that you guys can trust me, not just with my life, but also with makeup. Because if I'm lying about my life, how can I tell you guys what I feel about a makeup brand or like a makeup product or something like that? So I wanted to sit here and come clean about everything that has been going on lately, because a lot of you guys have been hitting me up and have been talking to me about what's going on. It is currently November 29th, 12:09. That's so that's so funny. I don't know if you guys can see it. Whatever, you guys get the point. But I didn't write anything because this is my feelings. This is the way that I feel. I can't even sleep every night just thinking about all of this stuff going on, you know. But I don't want to be sad about it, even though it is sad. Everything that's going on is my fault, you know. And the first thing that I want to start off by saying is apologizing to you guys. I'm so sorry, because I have been so closed off to people in the past couple of weeks. I've been closed off to the world because I just don't know what to do anymore. I'm back to square one, and it's all a lesson to be learned that I wished I learned before I got into a relationship with somebody that was valuable. Also, I want to say I'm sorry because you guys are not going to be seeing CNA anymore like you used to. And I can't believe that I'm saying this. Like, I really can't. This is not something that I wanted. Everything happens for a reason, and I hope that this happened for a good reason. Let's just start talking. Everybody has been asking me what is going on. What is going on? What is going on? Why was I on Instagram crying my eyes out? What's going on? And you guys notice that I'm in a different setting. I'm in a different location, not the one that I'm regularly in. And it's because me and Avery are no longer together. And I know some of you guys are happy for that. And I know some of you guys are not happy, because the same way that I had hope, I know that I gave some of you guys hope. Not I, we gave a lot of you guys hope, and throughout this hard time of Corona, we made it a long time together. It was a time of destruction. It was a time of sadness. And honestly, I don't have to say this, but I will, because I want you guys to know I'm not afraid of putting myself out there, and I'm not afraid of being vulnerable, because I want to change and I want to do better for myself. It all started because in the beginning of our relationship, I didn't take our relationship serious, and I committed something that haunted me for the rest of our relationship. And that's not something that I'm very proud of, because this was my first actual relationship, you guys. Like, yes, I had little boyfriends and kissing and doing this and that, third, but my first actual relationship that I moved in with this person, I built a life with this person, and honestly, what I did was terrible for me, for him, for our relationship. I cheated on him. I still shut about it. I don't know, I just don't love myself right now. I seriously don't. And at that moment, I didn't even love myself even more. So I was just looking for attention everywhere. I wanted to have everybody. I wanted to have everything. I wanted to have, When he found out, he had to get it out of me, and that is something that I regret, because maybe had I been honest and told him as soon as it had happened, maybe he would have trusted me a little bit more, because I came clean from the beginning without nobody having to pressure me about it. But I didn't. And after that, that's when it got more complicated, because now if I was alone, he would think that I was doing something. If he was alone, I would think that he was gonna do the same thing to me out of spite, but he's not that type of person. And if you see my last video, I told you guys that is somebody that I will never harm, because he never did that to me. He never harmed me in any way. If anything, he built me up, but I just destroyed everything. And it's all my fault, because he told me his story. He told me his background. He told me everything that he had gone through. And I still did him dirty. And it's just like, how can you guys talk to somebody like me, I mean, I'm human, and I'm pretty sure that I'm not the only one that has gone through that. But when somebody is that good to you, why are you looking for something else? Why? I had to prove myself, I had to prove myself. And after that, quarantine started. We moved out. You guys saw that. It's on the channel. Our channel is still up. I'm not planning to delete any of that, because those are memories that I will never get back. I mean, I'm always going to have them, but even I would want to go back and see that. I don't know if that's healthy for you, but I don't care. We moved out twice. We wouldn't leave each other's side. We wouldn't leave each other's side. And I think that's why people started disliking us, because they started seeing how toxic we became. But to me, it wasn't toxic, because I wasn't bothered. I was the one that hurt him, and I was willing to tie myself to him if I had to, because I wanted to show him that I didn't want anybody else, and I don't want anybody else. And it just didn't work, because then we just spent so much time together. We started screaming at each other for every little thing. We were on each other's throat for every single thing. The worst part is that even though I had somebody there telling me, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this, he always motivated us to record. We don't have as many videos recorded, you guys, because of me. Honestly, I was always in my bed laying down, not wanting to do anything. I just wanted to stay laying down, playing video games, watching YouTube instead of being the one to be watched. That frustrates somebody that is willing to go far, you know, somebody that has a goal. And he always had a goal. And I just didn't meet his expectations. That's something. You shouldn't have expectation from somebody, but when it comes to your partner, it's just wrong. Ew, did I just spit? Then I started getting physical. I don't know what was going on with me, but the worst part is he didn't believe me anymore. He didn't believe me anymore, and I just didn't know what to do to make him believe me, and I just started going crazy. I still am the type of person that I hold on to the saw, like he said. I hold on to the saw and I want to keep on holding on to it and keep on holding on to it until I find a solution. But he thought that the best thing for us to do was to give each other some space. And honestly, I already know where that was going. You know that feeling that like you get on your throat when you're about to cry, but it's like it hurts because you're holding it? Yes. But I'm proud because I wanted to talk about this without having to cry. And if I do, then okay, fine, I did. But I feel like this is gonna help me not just move on, but also be clear and start off fresh, because I want everybody to know that I don't want to lie. I don't want to live in a lie. Everything that I showed you guys is the way that I live. Everything that I do is the way that I live. I don't want to put on a scene or a show or read off a script for anybody, because that's not who I am. It just kept on building on and on and on and on, because I would just scream at him for no reason. I didn't like something, I would just scream. I just didn't know how to take criticism, and he's somebody that's so straight up with you. He will tell you things how they are. And I don't know how to take constructive criticism sometimes. I am immature in that part, I guess, because he would try to encourage me to do better for me, and I would just like lash out. And it's like, how can you lash out on somebody that's trying to help you? And I didn't realize that until now that I'm in this room, regretting everything that I did. It's just like I'm losing hope. There is a lot of people that have told me and texted me, do you think that you're all gonna get back together? Or what is gonna happen? Like, what? I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know, because would you go back to somebody that cheated on you? Comment down below in the comment box, please. I really want to know, what would be the circumstances that you would be willing to go back to that person after they cheat on you? He did come back to me. After he even had to force it out of me, he gave me that opportunity, you know? He gave me that chance, but it just didn't work out, because after that, whether you like it or not, the trust is broken. Every night, every single night, I'm just thinking on what I could have done better. I would just do so many things different. Appreciate him. Take care of him. Take care of myself. Love me so that I can love him. The only thing that I can do about it now is just work on myself, and work on myself. Because nobody's gonna be there for me like he was, honestly. Nobody's gonna tell me, get up and record. What are you doing laying down, you know? Nobody's gonna do none of that. And that was something that that was something that I could have done better too. If it wasn't because of him, I wouldn't be a makeup artist. I tell this story all the time. Let me just calm down, guys. He made me realize that I have this talent hidden inside of me. Not just dancing or I don't know what I was doing back then. He helped me learn so much about myself. He told me things that I've never heard nobody tell me before. Then he got me my first makeup job, which he always says that he didn't, that I did that by myself, but I was so scared to go and apply for this job. I was so fucking nervous because first I went to Mac and they were playing on my time, and I called him and he was at work, and I said, oh my god, these people are playing with me. Like, they don't see my talent the same way that you do. He told me to calm down. After he gave me a speech over the phone while he was at work, I said, you know what, you're right. I'm not gonna give up. I have one resume on my hand left. I'm just gonna go. Mind you, I had no experience as a makeup artist. I had none. Because, well, I had just started and I got the job and it was amazing. It was such an amazing experience working there. This YouTube is based off makeup, you guys. And if it wasn't because of him, I wouldn't have this YouTube either. Like, I always wanted to have a YouTube channel. I always wanted to do something with myself rather than just like go to college and be a forensic scientist. That's what I wanted to do, but I wanted to do more. He gave that to me, you know. He gave me the courage that I needed and that I have today to sit here and talk to you guys and open up like this, because honestly I don't have to. I miss him so much. Every day I just can't go to sleep. I never thought that moment was gonna come. This December is going to be the worst. Look at my daughter. Come here, baby. Come here. Mm-hmm. Say hi. Say hi, baby. Say hi. This is WAP, you guys. And this is what has been keeping me company, honestly. Basically, our daughter, that's his child too. Like I was saying, I don't want to be sad no more. I just want to try and keep pushing me to do better. Obviously, I wish we were together right now. I wish that I was laying next to him and, you know, doing the things that we used to, but I know I look crazy. I'm just really going through it, and I just want to say thank you so much for the people that have been supporting me. Thank you so much for the people that have been reaching out to me, and for the people that, you know, understand what I'm going through, and they know that just because I took a little space from everything doesn't mean that I'm not here. I'm still here. It's just hard because it's hard to trust people nowadays, because I'm not really going in depth with everything, but there were also a lot of friends that, you know, their plan was to get us to break up, or they felt jealous, or they came to my house and started like feeding little things. So if you're watching this and you know who you are, stop, number one, copying me, and two, stop doing that. Stop trying to destroy people. Stop trying to make yourself feel better by talking shit on other people's ears that are not true. Every eye in this world, God sees through. So the people that are bad, just let them be bad. Just let them. You know why? Because whatever you're not watching, He's watching for you. And He's not going to allow anybody hurt His kids. This is not about anybody else. This is about me, and me coming clean to you guys and me telling you guys how I feel and updating you guys. I will definitely be more consistent on my YouTube, as you guys can see. If you haven't watched my other videos, please make sure that you go and watch my videos. Actually, I don't even want to say that, because who wants to watch somebody's video after this? After this fucking bullshit. Like, everything that is going on is happening because of me, and I take full responsibility for it, and I also take the consequences that come with it. I have to, because that's how you grow. That's how you have to. Yes, I know you guys should be talking to me, so she's just agreeing with me right now. Thank you so much for taking the time out and watching this video. I didn't want to cry. I try to keep it together, but this is the real deal. This is what's going on in my life. This is why I wanted you guys to know, so that you guys know that you can trust me, and I'm always going to be clear with you guys. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. It's Candy Baby.